Welcome to Ebony Championship Wrestling. Welcome to the podcast where the square circle comes alive and we deep dive everything WWE from a diverse perspective. Cut a promo with us tonight as we recap and discuss the wrestling week. We update our power rankings and we have a little bit of fantasy booking fun tonight. I am the Jackie Miles, and it doesn't matter who gets the hot tag tonight. We are set. Montay, a.k.a. Coach Montay, Griff, a.k.a. Griff Nation, and behind the scenes, hitting on the backed-up dancers, as always, the wise man, B-Dix. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Coach Montay, how's the week going, brother? How you doing?
Man, it's good to see y'all, man. Just rather quiet.
Yeah.
In these down here in these parts. Crazy weekend of football. Hey, my condolences to the Florida State Seminole family. Man, goodness gracious. Yeah, that was tough. You're doing everything right and get left out. But our Wolverines get a shot at Bama. So excited about that. But yeah, man, CFP weekend, good church, good family, good eating, and another Cowboy dub. Looking forward to this weekend, fellas. Y'all check us out Sunday night. I will be in the building. Got my ticket, sitting nice, behind the Cowboys sideline. Hopefully we get these Sheagles, the shit Eagles, and get in their head, and let's get it done. So, but I'm looking forward to it, man. But obviously, get a chance to hang out and catch up. But more importantly, let's get some good wrestling in tonight. It was great wrestling this week, like good to great. And to your point, Jackie, I can't wait to talk about it. It was great wrestling. I know we don't have a PLE, but we had a great show, great SmackDown and Raw leading up to it. But good to see y'all, man. Y'all looking good, fellas. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man.
Brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great. Another great weekend. Again, great weekend of football. So shout out to our Wolverines, number one, going to the college football playoffs. And my condolences to Florida State, too, despite with the journalists and all these knuckleheads, these Bama Roll Ties. They lucky the draw got in. I don't care. Bring the smoke on. It is what it is. I do understand. Hey, in the end of the day, it's all about the money. It's all about Nick Saban's storyline. But these Wolverines going to go ahead and take action and do what we need to do. That's our time. And we went through all the adversity that we could. So here's another stepping stone. We'll take care of that business on January 1st. But the Lions came back and bounced back with another dub, 9-3. And we see those Sheagles, as Coach Montay said, went down and got exposed by those 49ers this week, too.
Thank you for bringing it back up.
And believe it or not, I'm rooting for the Cowboys this week, too, because a Cowboys win will also put us in that top spot to get that number one spot in NFC East. And that means that we have to come down and do the tiebreaker somewhere down the line at the end of the month down in Dallas and AT&T. So rooting for the Cowboys this week. Definitely the Lions. But other than that, man, great week of wrestling. Ready to dive into some fun stuff and activities here shortly. And let's get ready to rock and roll.
Good to see you, Jackie. You looking good, buddy. How you feeling, man? How you feeling,
bro?
Teacher?
Our own
Jackie. How was your week? Yeah. Tell us about
on Fox this Friday night. Tell us what was going on at the Barclays Friday night.
First things first, you see the tea, man. I'm making my way trying to bounce back from some sickness over here. But indeed, man, I was at SmackDown this weekend here in Brooklyn, and a good time was had by all. Rolled over there by myself and pulled up to a nice little seat that I purchased maybe a day before, and
nice,
had a good time. So.
Nice.
No, man, it was a good week. Just as always, trying to bounce through the week with these kids. And
pray for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say pray for me because I almost had to put my hands on one today, and I kind of like my job, so I'm gotta keep my hands off the children. But
come on, man.
Indeed, man, a good wrestling week,
man. Yes.
Let's start with Friday, Coach. What jumped out to you?
Obviously, let's talk about it, man. Elephant in the room. I'm curious to see what y'all think, man, and get y'all thoughts. The fallout of Survivor Series, War Game, like I said, we talked about it last week. I was curious to see how the dynamic of damage control, will be. Obviously, it looks like we still, they still want to play around with Bianca, and we still, hey guys, we unfortunately still have Shotzi on our screen, and along with Charlotte. But let's look at, so obviously, you see it coming. We see it coming a mile away. We just have to wait for it. It's building. My first question to y'all: do y'all think Damage Control is better off without Bailey? Can they still remain hot? Yeah.
Ooh, that's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say they can remain hot.
Okay.
That's a wait and see. I think they can do great without her. Believe it's coming to an end of the road, end of the era for that, with Bailey involved. And now we're starting to see, and we called this like a few weeks ago leading up to War Games, but we are starting to see the real true sentiment of Dakota Kai is kind of calling the shots and leading the group now.
There it is.
It's coming full circle. I know we mentioned it before, like low key, she's doing little things here and there that can edge her off to being that leader and calling these shots. And now we're seeing it full circle. Like they came out without Bailey, and we seen right there, like it was given that, she the one said, hey, let's go out here. Then tell Bailey they was going out there. So the time and is ticking and coming. And I think it's pretty much going to be needed. And again, it'd be good to see Bailey go solo again and see what's next for her. I think she did her time, and her time is pretty much coming to a wrap, leading EO and Dakota when they returned last year. And it's time to go separate ways and do something new.
Yeah, what you think, Jackie?
Yeah, I think they flourish without her. Not saying that they wouldn't do well with her, but I think they flourish without her because of the names that are in it. EO and Asuka alone are are forced to be reckoned with, right? So
Correct.
when you add the other two, it just makes the group that much stronger. But we also have to think Bailey hasn't been a face since before pandemic, so that's going on now 4 years of heel work.
Wow.
And
that's right. That's right.
There are not a lot of people who go heel that long and stay heel, or and bounce back and forth, unless you're going to stay heel. And so it's time for Bailey to come on out of that group and go face. I don't want her to. I'm rooting for her to. I wanted her to be a part of the group and stay a part of the group, but you can see the writings on the wall. Like Griff said, it's happening. It's coming soon. I called for the Dakota sliding to the top spot. I said that a couple weeks ago because one, if we're talking like outside of the wrestling world, just from a language barrier standpoint, it makes sense for Dakota to be the person that speaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because of EO, Kyrie, and Asuka being fluent in another language.
Right?
Which is great. Just from a reaching the entire WWE universe standpoint, it makes sense for her to be to step up.
Yeah.
And Montay, and I was thinking too, to your point, we going into the Rumble, and we discussed this last week after War Games that we literally got a whole month, almost 2 months of just like space, and I'm just thinking it's coming. Reason it's coming soon because that give Bailey time to somewhat grow her hair back. I don't know why I'm thinking this because I saw something the other day about her growing her hair to long hair versus short hair. But, you take her out and then you leave her not returning back to the Rumble. She could be like a surprise to come back. And it kind of like how Asuka did this year. When Asuka kind of went away and she came back to this new character. I think they should do Bailey in that same way. Take her out, give her some time off, refigure out her character, that story, and then bring her back at the Rumble with a new look, and then there it is.
Yeah, because they're getting ready to circle her. I'm gonna toss it to you, Jackie. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Jackie. What you think?
No.
See that tumble finger.
Not in
I'm
my
good
house.
with it, Griff. I'm good with it, Griff. Only if she's out for an extensive period of time. Right? Like thank you, Brian. You said it just as I was going to say. It might not be enough time for her to go out and come back for Royal Rumble. But I like the idea because it like refreshes her. I just don't think it's going to be enough. I just don't think it's going to be enough time. Because if you're going to send her out like, on PTO like you did with Jay, then no, I don't want it. Like that's like she just took a week off. That's all that turns out to be. I don't want that. Like if you're going to do a full reset, I'm cool with that, Griff.
I was with Griff because I think they might take the injury angle. I've been messing with you over the last couple of weeks about the hyena surrounding Scar. It's coming, maybe on this episode or the next. But once they do that, they might do the injury angle, write her off. And, and to Griff's point, but obviously you guys saying not enough time. I still think she gets a good refresh, even being away, for a month or so. But yeah, that I think, yeah, she'll figure it out. But the funniest moment was obviously Dakota said, "Hey, you keep your ass back." I just thought that I'm just going back through and just looking at
Io said it, yeah.
Io
Yeah,
said
She
yeah.
said it so fast, and then they
she
cut.
said
And
it.
it was like, whoa! Like
Yeah.
we didn't get
Yep.
time to react. We didn't get time to like see Bailey's reaction to see like,
Yeah.
oh, how is she gonna respond to that?
Right.
I didn't even factor in like, oh, she probably gonna come out later. But yeah, like
Did
when she
y'all?
first said it, I
Y'all
was like, damn.
okay, y'all saw that in the arena, right? Y'all got all of that, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like it cut to it so fast. Like it cut to the arena, back to the arena so
Yeah.
fast. It was like, whoa, we need to see how she responded, how she reacted to that situation,
Okay.
just so we can see what happens next. But
Good.
then obviously when she came out, it was like, oh, that's why they didn't show her reaction.
Gotcha. So we all good with Dakota. So we think Dakota can hold her own, huh? I didn't, like I said, I'm still getting to know her character, man. Even when I got back into watching it, I didn't know her that well. So can she talk? Is she good promo wise? Like, you think, can she hold her weight, Griff? Yeah, what you think?
I will recommend you when you have time, and our niece is kind of like in chill mode. Go back.
Right.
You can YouTube it too. You don't have to go through Peacock and find it, but go on
Mhm.
YouTube and type in Tegan Knox Dakota Kai rivalry, and that will give you exactly that Dakota Kai
Got it.
who really is. So this Dakota Kai we seen that returned from SummerSlam to now, that ain't the same Dakota Kai we saw when her and Tegan Knox were feuding back in NXT.
She
Okay.
kind
That's
of
what's
been
up.
heel ever since then, right? Like
Yeah,
that was War Games like back like
2019.
18, 19. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like so she been heel since then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously she had an extended break in the middle of that.
Technically, here's what happened with Dakota. Dakota, for somehow, could remember her and Raquel were beefing at one point. Then they came a face as tag teams, and then when COVID hit, then the layoffs hit. Dakota ended up getting kicked out, so she really was a face and just returned back as a heel.
Okay.
That's right. They did do
Yeah.
the tag team. But yeah, that's right.
Nice. But
They
yeah,
made
man.
me forget all about that.
Curious to see. Obviously, let's put a bow on it. We still got some story to tell with Bianca and Charlotte and Will Shotzi. We see how the way they fall in some way somehow. But
we got what, Charlotte and Asuka next week, right?
Charlotte, Asuka, yeah. Then you probably got to then you put Shotzi in the rotation. Yeah. Seeing Bianca and Kyrie, I ain't gonna. It reminded me of the Friday After Next with Money Mike. So like a pit bull and Chihuahua.
Whoa. I just remembered that match. That's right. I forgot that happened.
So there was a couple snaps in that match. Brent, I don't know if you got a chance to catch it because you were there live, but there were one shot where Kyrie timing was off, and you could hear Bianca saying, "Let me go, go, move." Like she was like teaching her. Yeah, it was on camera. It was live, bro. Like it was really on live. It wasn't no like a fan clip. It was live on TV. Like you can hear Bianca really like telling her like, "Stop, let me go. No, it's too quick." So, and on top of that, Bianca got a lot of heat. Bianca got a lot of heat from that match, and here's the reason why. And I want us to talk about this because it goes somewhat to our conversation on
last week.
You know what I'm saying? And the heat was saying Kyrie just came back. Why is Kyrie losing matches and Bianca is winning? Like Bianca didn't have to win that match. Like how you bring Kyrie back if she's losing? So people were mad that Kyrie People were mad that Kyrie didn't win. And Bianca, here we go again. Win, she should lose.
Told y'all, man. We ain't even going down that road right now.
Yeah.
But, to you viewers, please go back and it's a great segue into what I'm getting ready to ask y'all. So Jackie, how was the pop in Barclays when Bobby came out? It looked like he was getting some love. They were saying his name. He got in the mic for a hot sec, but of course, he had his hype man
reaction.
Yep.
He was getting a face reaction, and they were too.
Yep.
And they were too. And it was like, and I'm sitting there, I'm watching the match, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is a Street Profit, like this is a Street Profits face match. Like I understand this is Bobby, and like the things that Bobby did weren't even heel things. So with that being said, from my understanding, they're not turning heel. This is just like a harder version of the Street Profits. Let's say that. Let's just say that. Let's justify it that way. That'll make me feel better, because to say that they're turning heel, I'm looking for like dastardly deeds, right? Instead, like I'm just getting like like if we're getting like jerk heels, if you know what I mean. Like they're like just like they're trending towards guys like you just don't want to like root for, right?
Like assholes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
right.
Exactly, Brian.
You're right, wise man.
So I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words. And to your question, what your question was, what was the pop?
How was a pop? How was a pop for Bobby?
It was 100% a face pop. He comes out and he did the fist thing. And at one point, all three of them were holding up their fists, and I was like, "We've made it. We've come this far. Like here we are. We're all throwing up the fist, and like now, like let's make it mean something, right? Like because like they did the like Bobby thing when he did that, and then they all posed, and I was like, somebody's gonna capture that. That's gonna be a picture somewhere. Now let's do something with that. Let's turn that into some merch or something. Like let's do something with it, and like not just like let it just sit there and be what it is."
Oh, yeah,
I don't know, man. You Griff, can still hear the frustration in my voice. I don't know.
No. Tap in, Griff. What you think?
Like Jackie said, I mean, when I watched it on the television, it was just a face. It was a face reaction. Then, I mean, I'm looking at the Profits, their whole persona, the whole time from walking out, being ringside during the match, and afterwards, they were just clowning and have a good time. The only difference now is you got the styrofoam cups taken away, and you're not high-fiving and interacting with the crowd. You're basically being your goofy self, going around the ring and doing the same stuff, but you're just not looking and interacting with the crowd. That's the only takeaway. So you're still doing the same thing. The only thing you're taking away is your interaction with the crowd. So in that case, who did Bobby go against again?
It was Butch.
So Butch is up number three on one, right? So let's think about this. Yeah. If it was Imperium and the other way around, and it was Gunther in the ring, Luke and Kaiser would be like doing everything they can to distract the referee, pummel the next person. We ain't seen none of that from them. So you can't
jump him afterwards.
Yeah,
you would have jumped him afterwards.
Exactly. And even if the match was done, whether Bobby won or lost, even if you win, jump them after the win and make a statement. We ain't see that. It was just like,
that would have made us feel better, right?
Yeah.
Like, that would have been like, oh, okay. Like, now it's making sense. Like, yep, they attacked Butch. Butch is by himself. Now, like, when Sheamus and them comes back, now we got Sheamus and them on deck. Now we can, that's a feud, right? But instead, where are we at? We're still,
Yeah, that was a straight booking call to get them back in the good graces of the universe because they can't take that step that we've been asking them to take the month and a half. It's straight face pops. Take it what it is what it is. But I think this is hopefully this can, get them back in a better spot. But the crowd, at the end of the day, you're right, Jackie Griff. The crowd can't hate those guys, man. They're a lot of fun. You said it's a hardened version of them. They're fun guys all around, and it's gonna be tough for them to turn.
You know what they need? You know what they need to do? Next time they in Salt Lake City, Utah. Next time they in Seattle, Washington. Next time they in Toronto. Have them talk some major cash crap. You know what I'm saying? Because those are your rowdy crowds right there.
Why you pick those cities?
Why you pick those cities? I thought you was going to say like Chicago or hell, at least Dallas or something.
No, I know. No. So you
go ahead,
let's go here.
You named all these cities with white women.
I did. And here's the reason.
Cities with white women.
Here's the reason why.
Explain yourself, sir. Yeah.
New York, Detroit, Chicago, LA,
Orlando.
They're going to give them the face reaction. So
that's true.
Again, those cities there, if you talk mad trash to
I
those
see where you're
cities,
going. I see where you're
they're just
going.
gonna laugh at you. Say, okay, yeah, because they got hard skin. They don't take things to heart. I named those cities because they're sensitive. So if you hit them right and hit the right promo, now you can start your heel work and you get under their skin. Now here come your boos. You get what I'm saying? So when you say Dallas, Chicago, Detroit, New York, come on, they got hard skin. They ain't gonna flinch on that. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
we heard
yeah.
worse. You know what I'm saying? Like we had Mr. T, we had Hulk Hogan, we had Jake the Snake, we had Ultimate Warrior who couldn't even barely make sense. God rest his soul. So they're used to that. But them cities, because they sensitive, take things to heart. And we got our brothers out there talking like that. Come on now,
Bruh.
you already know.
It's a safe space. Yeah, and a good point. But obviously, what we talked about last week. It's a comfortable space. Like Jackie, you said, I'm good. You're good with them in that space. I'm good with them in that space. Let's figure it out. Let's try to move on. I'm still curious. Now, Beef, what you sent us, what you dropped us in the group chat, it looks like BFAB that's the one that scrapped out of the plans. So they're not. I don't think they're going to go that route. Is that Griff? You sent that, right?
I was gonna say, who sent that?
Sorry,
Was that Griff
I
or
think
you?
I sent that.
Yeah. You sent it about there's a member of the Street Profit or this potential faction. Not plans are scrapped. So I think that might be BFAB. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yep.
Let's see.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Griff, I know you're excited about this. You get Logan Paul returning back. And I know Jackie being in Barclays, I'm sure that was some good heat. Some
I was
boos
the
more
only one in my
so.
section. I was the only one in my section that was cheering.
That was actually cheering, right? I know they hate Logan Paul. How we feel about this potential? So they have a tournament here. It looks like we got Santos, Dragon Lee, Karrion Cross, Who Cares? Lashley, I hope Bobby. Yep, going for Bobby. A-Town Down Under, KO, and an unnamed NXT star. But obviously, we all know where this train is going through KO and Logan. So, what we think about that segment? He's out there talking his shit, obviously, and KO interrupts. So, what you think, Griff?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I was rooting for Bret Hart when I was sitting there watching. I'm like, man, he's getting a great show. Like you getting Logan, you got, you getting Randy return, but Logan Paul, man, the way he came out and when Kevin came, when I heard that music, I said, now this is what we talking about. But here's what I believe. Here's what I believe, though. It's too early for that. I think this is a kickstart for their feud. I think their feud is too big for something early. I think this is something that's going to carry out maybe to WrestleMania. And I don't think Kevin is going to win the thing. I think he's going to get screwed over that. And that's going to start this whole thing with Paul. I don't see Kevin right now because it's too early and it's too fresh. And then Rumble's coming up too. You need another megastar.
They won't put
like
it on the
that.
Rumble. Yeah, they won't put it on the Rumble.
No, exactly. But I
Why not?
Why they won't do it at the Rumble?
Yeah. I'm not this is just me asking. I'm not trying to
because I was thinking they might be because I was thinking they might be in the match. That was my my thought because they might be in the actual match.
But something has to
match.
go on.
True.
Something has to go on Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Like it can't just be the Rumble match. We know Roman's gonna be there. Yes, he won't have a feud. He won't have a feud to the point where he's in a match.
True.
So I doubt we see him there. Right. So something has to go on the show. So why not Logan and Kevin that's a good match for what I would consider, like maybe like top two of the top four, right? Like obviously Mania is the top one.
True.
But
true.
That's a good match for a Royal Rumble card. Yeah. You guys are absolutely right that it's a good good match, for Mania. Absolutely. You're absolutely right there. I just think like we could do that and we could do more,
Yeah, you're right, wise man. Well, yeah, what you think of the segment, Jackie?
I thought it was a great segment. I am starting to believe in Logan Paul. Like I said, I was the only person in my section that was like cheering for him. But I think he's getting good at this, and I think now that he's starting to get now that he's starting full time, if that's what's happening, he's starting to get a little bit more at bats. I think he's going to be good at this. I think obviously the ring work we believe in because he's now shown that he can do it and he's capable of wrestling.
Yep.
And now he's being fed to some guys who can put on some good matches, right? Obviously Seth, Ricochet, yes. Ricochet outside of WWE is really, really good. I just think that they're holding him back because he's a smaller wrestler or whatever.
Yep.
But Logan Paul is starting to get some bigger names and he's getting some bigger at bats, and so I think
That's it, man.
I think he's going to hold on to this title for a long time. I don't think this is going to be just a one and done situation. Because who is the longest reigning U.S. title, right? We got the longest reigning Intercontinental. We had the tag teams with the Usos. The women did something, right? Yeah, Bianca did hers, right?
Yeah, right.
So who is the longest reigning U.S. title, right? That could be a Logan Paul thing right now. And so I think it stays in his hands.
He definitely hot enough, man. He getting like I said, getting the butts in the seats, eyes on the screen. Like I said, we gave him his flowers, early episodes, man, doing his thing with on the marketing end, obviously that prime drink. But yeah, it's in good hands. He's gonna have it for a while, but they trust him. I love them on commentary. Like I said, they got him on. They had him on commentary, so they.
I didn't hear him on commentary.
He was great.
He was real good.
He did great, man.
He was
great
good,
job.
man.
So yeah, he's doing his thing, man. Doing his thing. The highlight of the night. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. One last thing about Logan. The one thing is, we dislike him because he comes from a specific world, right? And not dislike him, but because of the world that he comes from, he gets a bad rap. But let's be honest, like that's an entertaining world, and he has navigated it to the point where he's making millions of dollars, right? So like he is. Why don't we expect him to be good at this? You know what I mean? Like he sits and he talks on a podcast all day. This is what he does. So to sit there on commentary and talk about himself, that should have been easy.
That's easy, right?
Easy,
yeah,
easy money.
Yeah.
So he's too good at what he has done to not be successful at this.
Yeah. So whoever gonna win that opportunity to get him, let's go get ready to hold that L for sure. So yeah, man. Good day. The funniest part of the night, highlight of the night, our boy, Randy S. Orton coming down to the.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Before you finish, dude. Randy, I swear, I thought he was going to do it again. I said, this dude do this in his mid-40s, bro. And you know what I'm talking about? That time when he RKO'd Christian and did that little leg split in the air.
Bro. Man. Hey.
I was just happy he RKO'd everybody, bro.
Man. Hey, how was that pop, dog? Hey,
I know
when
that
the
was
RKOs come, that pop be going, yeah.
Place went nuts.
I love the entire way, fellas. I'm gonna let y'all chime in on what y'all thought overall in the segment, but I love how the way they set that up. You had all the key players in there, Paul Heyman, Solo and Jimmy coming out there. Obviously, hey, we're gonna make the decision for you. Great setup, man. What you think of the segment in general, Jackie? Obviously being there, getting all this and Pierce, that tension, but all those factors.
I love it, man. We talked about Roman being out, and we said that somehow, some way, they're gonna have to find a way to entertain us since he's gone. And I don't think they've missed since he's gone, since he's left. Not to say that we don't want him on the show, but it's clear that they can put on a good show without him. And this was just another notch on that belt because, like you said, all the players were there. And it was very, very well done with Pierce, and getting him to sign. You knew he was going to sign with SmackDown just because he was on SmackDown. But it was still a good segment just because of, like you said, all the players and all the things that went down.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Griff, what you think, man? Great segment.
I think it was another thing I called too, which made perfect sense because Orton coming back, and last time we saw him was he being eliminated by the bloodline, and now he's back and he wants his revenge. But to his point too, you look how stacked Raw was with the CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. So it made sense that you need another big star power to go to SmackDown while Roman is off and keep that juice and that momentum going there. So that was great and smart to bring Orton over there, and then of course. our tribal chief, will be
Uh-huh.
coming back here real soon. I think he got one more left in this year. And then it looks like, fellas, we're going to see the Viper against the head of the table here at the Royal Rumble.
Yep. That's exactly where it's going. Has no choice, and we got time. The wise man saying, "Hey, there's time to get it there." I'm looking forward to it, but it's the balance. And I thought about it, I was like, wow, Raw is real star heavy, top heavy. So now this gives, to your point, Jackie, let's give Friday night some love. On the male side with Star Power, and they can carry this show without Roman being there, because that and guys, think about it, it's a sneak peek into the future, because in my heart of hearts, I'm thinking Roman might hang up these boots sooner than later, sooner than we think. So yeah, that's just hearsay from where they're gonna go after. If he drops these belts, what else can he do? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where where I was thinking. But yeah, I was excited about it, man. The funniest shit. Like, hey, he signs that paper. First of all, LA Knight, we could get a tag team match here. Obviously, looks like him and Randy. Hey,
See what I'm saying?
it's coming. It's
hold
coming.
On, hold on.
It's coming. Yep,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
Let me say this piece. I said this a couple weeks ago, and I was talking about why did we need to push LA Knight so fast?
Yep.
We pushed him, and now look what he's doing. He's in limbo at the top, and there's nobody for him. There's nobody for him to beat, and there's nobody for him to take an L to. And now he's just kind of out there just chilling. And now we're not using him. And so now that rise to the top, that skyrocket that we sent him on to the top,
The rocket on the back.
Out there just chilling. And it's like all we had to do was just slow play it, and now he could have been the main event against Roman at Mania, if that's what we wanted to do. But now he has to find somebody else. Now we gotta go back and finish Cody's story, or not, whatever. But I'm saying, like, I called this from the very beginning. Like, we're gonna push him too fast, and then he's just gonna fizzle, and this is where he is. Now you're getting ready to send him into a tag team with the next main eventer, right? With the next person on the list, and it's like, if you wanted him to win it, you should have slow played it. If you wanted him to beat Roman, you shouldn't have called for him to get pushed so fast. You should have waited until right about now to start that push, and then now when he gets to Mania, now it's believable that LA Knight could win that match at Mania. He wasn't gonna win that match at whatever pay-per-view it was.
Crown Jewel.
That. Yeah.
Crown Jewel.
Attack with Jay. Absolutely. Because it's just him.
It's just yeah. And obviously capping the night off, man, with that RKO out of nowhere. I ain't gonna lie, man. I laughed, and then then Boopy started laughing because I just been she I don't know, she got this thing where I laugh, she laugh. But yeah, that was hilarious. But yeah, moving into Monday. Oh, great segue. So if you want to talk about just him, Oos. Drew, we got a storyline developing. Drew McIntyre finally flipped his shit, and for good reason. So finally, which I think, boys, is the heel turn is complete. I love the way they did it. So starting out the night with Zayn and Drew. Yeah, what we think about how we started off Raw? Yep, go ahead, Griff.
Real simple. Drew is doing and did exactly what we just discussed a few moments ago about the Prophets. Like, he's snapping, he's making a statement, he's game on. This is what true heel work is. You're making the true heel is more making a statement and believing and standing where they at. And to his point, you're going through Sammy, you making a statement. Again, we all saying, Drew, get over it. But at the end of the day, Drew ain't getting over it. Like, Drew ain't getting over it till, like, somebody's head get taken off. Like, what Lil John used to say back in the day, like, bust their head to the white meat show. That's the kind of stuff Drew is on right now. He is busting heads to these white meat shows for real.
Mm-hmm.
So he got a list we going after, but for some reason, our fella main event Jay is the number one on his list that he just ain't forgiving right now. Like, Sammy, you was in the bloodline. You did your thing. I got you taken away. You was always the instigator. I got you out. But it's just something about Jay that, everybody is just on. Like, if y'all notice, everybody's so targeted on Jay, but ain't nobody targeting on Jimmy at all.
Right. Because they.
No, B, you said it. You said it the first time. Meet everybody. As soon as he hit Sammy, I was like, absolutely, I'm here for this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want. But at the same time, I'm still in the same thought that he is not fully healed yet. And here's why. He's only saying, like, I'm telling the truth. He has not said, like, I hate so and so because of this, whatever. It's just I'm telling my truth, and I'm going after people because of my truth, not because of whatever, right? Not because I just want to be a heel. But he's getting some vengeance, which I respect. I respect it. So I won't call him a full heel. I can see why y'all are calling him a heel, but I won't call him a full heel yet. But I respect it.
Yeah, the truth. He's saying the truth shall set you free.
Mm-hmm.
I just love how the way they're booking him. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was confused where they was going with him. I was thinking, okay, are they gonna change his gimmick up? But no, this is perfect. Like slowly burn him. Like you said, Griff. This is what they should be doing with the Profits. This is the right way to build that heel work. But it's storytelling, man, one-on-one, and they're doing a hell of a job of letting it happen organically, but using the personal jabs between him and Sammy, and then obviously bringing up the past. But more importantly, he's got vengeance on his mind. He still got to get some, like I said, he got to get some people back, got to get some get back, and I think, the reason why I said full heel is whenever you do something backstage, like, we always call for it. You beat somebody ass in the parking lot, or you do the injury angle. I'm kind of curious on how the universe gonna react to him now, since he putting out Sammy. Sammy's gonna be off TV. Sammy,
I support it.
So Sammy's now off TV.
Does that give you, Griff? Does that give you your heel Sammy? Do we get your heel Sammy when he comes back?
It really depends. It really depends on the location and the scenario that's happening at that moment when he returns. I really can't call that one, but I won't be surprised if he does return back in that form. But I think he's going to try to get his revenge first before he goes that way. But then again, here's the catch-22. He could come back and say the reason this happened was because of Jey Uso. So now, when Jay and Drew maneuver out of their rivalry, now he got another thing to focus on. But again, for some reason, like I said, the center point is on Jey Uso more than Jimmy Uso, if y'all paying attention. Because you got Drew, got his eye on him. Orton ain't forgot about him, so Orton going to get his lick back soon, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We still got to see Solo and Jimmy somewhere in there. I'm sure Roman going to have words about him down the line again. Who knows with him and Cody might have some in between, so they might have a conflict. Everybody. Cody might just say, hey, man, if it, hey, don't forget, who brought you back here. It could be that kind of thing. He just in the middle of a whole bunch. And yeah, he's losing, but then let's take away the matches he's having and losing and look at the storylines and what's developing, because everybody is focused on him, but the main focus right now is pretty much Drew. As it is right now, but it seems like everybody else that's playing a part in this picture, they're patiently waiting till the time is right to get their lit back on them too.
Yep.
What happens when main event Jay doesn't main event?
Bro.
So
are we just like because he already did it? Like, or is it just like we staying with it because he did it? I'm sorry, am I hating?
We changed it. No, we just changed it to Sunday night. We just changed it to Sunday night. Sunday night heat oos, like the way we said, or whatever old show you get, whatever old show you can think of. Put it back in the.
Not Cyber Sunday oos.
Sunday oos.
No.
Saturday night
Tuesday oos.
What's that? Saturday night challenge. What was the name of that? Wrestling challenge. Superstars of wrestling.
No.
So is he saying like main event from main event? Like, is that what he's saying? Like,
I got
but y'all
like on Peacock on the on the network? Is that main event? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're saying?
Hey,
Gee.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Live
Griff.
wire oops.
Oh yeah,
Live wire?
Confidential.
Bro.
Confidential J.
Man, you bringing back all of the. It was another one too that was on Saturday morning with our boy Todd Pettengill. Todd, what was his name?
Live wire.
That was live. Yeah,
That was
bro.
live wire.
Now, we going all the way back. Man, we showing our age right now. Hey, so since we still there, and let's talk about the match. Now shout out to Raw, like, because, and Jackie, you made this point. They they focused on wrestling this week, as y'all can tell, and it was much appreciated. The matches were longer. Even with the commercials, yes, but they still gave us long matches, and that were but let's call it between 3.5, 4.5 star bangers. Not bad for that show. And I think we're going to get it with Cody and as y'all predicted, with Cody and Shinsuke. Was the promo package? I want to ask y'all. This is the burning question I have for y'all. Was Jay's promo package enough for y'all to kind of change y'all minds, or he still? I thought it was well put together. Or y'all still not enough to change y'all minds about him? Still took it.
I guess that question, is directed to me because I don't think we had to change Griff's mind, right?
Yeah, that's you. You can answer it first.
No.
The package was nice.
No.
The package was good. It was good.
I'm not hating on the package. Okay, you asked me if it changed my mind.
That's true. That's true.
It did not change my mind. But I like, what took so long? That was my only thing. Like,
that should have been off rip. That should have been off rip.
Like if we knew we were sending him to be main event Jay, we were gonna go send him on a singles run, and like we're good. Like this thing, I don't even know if this thing just happened organically, and now that just stuck. But I now associate that with his singles run, and that might be too harsh of a of a viewing, right? But I thought the package was nice. It was good for him. And do I think it's enough to send him on the run that it needs to? No. Did I think he was going to win the match based on that promo? No. Yeah. So going into the match, it was like, I don't think he's going to beat Seth. There's nothing that tells me he beats Seth. There's nothing kayfabe that tells me he beats Seth. There's nothing real life that tells me he beats Seth. No. It did nothing for me. Sorry.
Gotcha.
But I'm not hating on the match.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. No. Yep.
Speaking, let's think of Seth Rollins right now. Now we seeing that on live WWE programming network, he is now mentioning CM Punk and don't care about CM Punk. So going back to last week when we had a discussion about was this a job, or was this real? Now the question is, or basically it's looking like it might be a work, because now he's mentioning it in WWE programming. And this is also the seed planting of a possible match we might see between those two at WrestleMania. This is something that shouldn't be rushed. Again, we all agree and say Seth don't need to lose that belt. Anything right now, and honestly, I don't even think he's going to lose if that match does happen between him and CM Punk. If it does happen, I don't see him losing it to even him. You can't do that.
But like, think about the split that arena is going to be that night. Like,
I know.
If that's an actual match, if that's what we're going to get, that's going to be main event night 1.
Mm-hmm.
And think about the split that arena is going to be when that happens, because, man, like the CM Punk folks, that's
a cult. It's a cult, man. Cult of personality. Literally.
I didn't know the group that sings that song is black.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Just saw that.
That's crazy, no.
And into
Brian.
And just a little fact history too. Seth only lost one match this year, and that was early this year against Austin Theory. He's pretty much lost one match this whole year. So
Complete 180.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
super. Because
Complete
remember
180.
we was talking about before, he went through that year when he was losing every
This
match every
Yep.
time,
last
and
year.
yeah,
Last year, yeah.
absolutely.
And that isn't the first year that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
That he's lost a lot of matches, in a row. But
Yeah.
yeah, complete 180 to where he was from a year ago.
He coming into
Mm-hmm.
his own, and to be, and Jackie, to your point, I think in Philly there's going to be more CM Punk fans. I think you're going to hear, could be more. But they was pulling hard for
They
Jay.
everywhere.
Yeah, they wanted
They everywhere.
to see Jay win last night. So it was a great match from top to bottom. But yeah, the fans was pulling hard for Jay.
I think Seth is getting ready to go heel, and not because of booking, not because of he wants to. I just think because with Punk coming back and that fan base and where this is going, you know how there's like who was that one time? Like John Cena, for example. John Cena has always been face, but it was certain times in his career and certain people he went against that they just didn't care for John Cena. He literally was just getting booed out the frame. I think Rollins is slowly getting ready to head that because especially with this heat with Punk and on promos and those real life, because when they really come together, they're not going to be doing scripted promos. They're going to be throwing real deal heat, personal, to keep that story and bring that money, that blockbuster bucks in. And I think this is going to make Rollins, not because he wants to again and being book heel, but it's going to like turn the curve that during his rivalry with CM Punk, he's going to be more, even though he's the face, he's going to be more considered the heel than CM Punk is. This because it's Punk first match, championship title match. The fans are back, and then it's a Philly crowd. Like it's going to be split.
Yeah.
I really don't know how this crowd gonna react with both of them. You know what I'm saying? Right now I think it's gonna be split. This is gonna be very interesting to be involved in the Philly crowd.
Yeah.
I don't know. This can be, but it could be both of them gonna be healed. Be honest with you, because it's gonna be mixed.
Yeah. I'm thinking that he's, the seeds are starting to get planted like last night, just under the dynamic of him and Jay. If you notice, those interactions backstage, it could, I can see it. I can see him turning heel. It makes sense. But obviously,
I stand on
Mhm.
the thought that they don't have to, that neither one of them have to be a heel in this situation. I think this is one of
Okay.
those matches where their personalities are going to overtake the thought of a heel versus a face. I think, and this may be
good
your
point.
point, Griff. I think they're going to just take shots at each other and
Mhm.
then let the wrestling be
Good
the
point.
wrestling. This is one of the first times where this is going to be fan base driven. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is going to be like
Right.
a cult situation where you're going to pick a side in this situation, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
and so I don't think that it has to be a heel thing. I don't think either one of them have to be a face or a heel in this situation. I think they can be
Yeah.
themselves, say
Mhm.
their pieces, and say their thoughts on why they disagree with whoever, whatever, and then have a good match at the end of this. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we got a
Yeah.
long
Long
time
way
of
to go.
storytelling to
Oh
get there.
yeah.
To get there.
Yeah. Yeah, Raw did switching gears here. Raw did a great job of highlighting, tag teams. Obviously, we know we got Creed Brothers coming. DIY goes over on Imperium. And 2 out of 3. And then obviously Dom and JD. But the funniest, let's go ahead and give I don't think we mentioned him last show, but let's give our flowers. Let's welcome our boy R-Truth back, man.
Of
That
course.
let's officially welcome him back. Entertaining as hell, man. Like
Don't you
no
want
dull
me?
moment. But he's the interactions with Judgment Day. I thought that was funny as shit, man. Which
Great
which I think
placement there.
which I think about
Great
truth.
placement on that. And putting him with them. It could have been with anybody else. Alpha Academy. It would have still been funny, but not
Nah.
as funny as dealing with the Judgment Day, right? The Judgment Day runs Judgment Day runs Raw, and there's all this seriousness and everything, and then you throw truth in. So great
lighting it
placement, I
up.
thought.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree.
Yeah, so, any other things stick out to y'all, man? Looks like.
Let's go back to.
Yeah, go ahead, Griff.
Real
Griff,
quick,
go ahead.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all
go
caught.
ahead.
I don't know if y'all caught it, but when JD and Dominic came back and told Priest, like,
Thank
man, them
you.
Creed brothers
Yes.
the truth, bro. They the truth.
Yes.
Hey,
That
that's
needs
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
mentioned.
Don't underestimate them. They the truth.
Steiner Brothers 2.0.
Real.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
Like think about that. Like as popular / unpopular as Dominic is, for him to be like, yo, like hold up, like they're real. Like let's pause for a second. They had nothing to do with our truth. Like they're real. Like hands up. Like that says something, bro. And and that's a real thing, because they are absolutely good.
Yeah,
they are good.
Steiner Bros 2.0. That's what I call them, man. So they ready to do big things. But yeah, like I said, a good step forward on the tag team circuit. I feel good about the scene there. I'm not sure if they're still trying to figure it out on SmackDown, but overall, like I said, Raw, good show. NXT. So we'll talk about one highlight, because I didn't see the end, but I did see, Griff, you popped in the chat. I think I know what you're talking about. That damn Alpha Academy and Metaphor steals the show.
I haven't seen it.
Listen,
bro.
I've seen it. Go back and watch it.
Yeah,
I'll see it by the time this comes out.
Okay, so we're gonna shout out Lash Legend.
Legend, yes.
It's your girl.
Just if you didn't watch it, just watch what she did tonight.
I don't want to be a spoiler for you, but let's just
I wonder why I didn't get no response back. I'm like, if everybody saw that, I know everybody would have been jumping on that chat.
Okay, I'm gonna go look.
Yeah.
But yes, they're getting
Watch out, Bianca. No.
Looks like we're shaping up to have a good deadline. Poor Wesley. Looks like Wesley's unable to compete due to a back injury, so we will not get Wesley and Dom, but we will get Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee will fill in for Wesley.
Oh man.
But hey, Montay, hold on.
Right.
It happened real quick, but please, and I'm just trying to understand and help me out, because maybe I'm seeing things. But please tell me I did not see Rey Mysterio is returning to be in Dragon Lee's corner.
That is correct. He will be at deadline. He will be in Dragon Lee's corner Saturday at deadline.
He's supposed to be rehabbing. I mean, shout out to Rey. I love Rey, but
that's terrible. But they're not doing that right. They're not even doing that right.
So
I love that this has turned into a Rey hate group. I'm not the only one. I love this. Let's keep it going.
You're not the only one.
Hate, but it's just like, bro, like, hey, sit back and get the red bucket popcorn, bro, and chill. Just watch your son do work.
How Santos catches him in the parking lot.
Hey, no, seriously, I was just finna say, could this be the start of the Santos and Rey? Right here.
It has to be, Griff. It has to be. Because there's no other reason for him to be there. Like it's an NXT.
I hope Santos catches him in the parking lot.
Yeah,
not even in the dough.
Santos shows up out of nowhere. Like, oh, you're showing up to deadline? All right, I'm gonna be there too then. You know what I'm saying? Like, he literally told this man, like, I wish your rehab would go bad. Like, now that's heel work. He went personal. Like, I want your leg to be torn off. Like, I want you gone.
That's still the coldest line of the last few months.
So hey,
I love it.
Back me up, fellas. No, seriously.
I love it.
If you said it, okay, here's my thing with Santos now. Now let's be real. You talk that trash. You talk that cash, right? You want it. Rey is coming back. He's on the injury reserve list. Show up and go to work on him. That's all I'm saying.
This is absolutely going to WrestleMania. Like, those two are absolutely going to WrestleMania.
Has to be.
And it's going to be a banger. Like,
it is.
I predict a 5-star for that one for sure. Like, that one is going to be I think we'll look back at this one like we did with Eddie and Rey. That whichever match you want to whichever match you want to insert into that situation there. But I think we're gonna look back on this one because the first one we got was good, but it wasn't up to what they wanted to do. So
you don't think so you guys don't think him and Dom go at it one more time? I mean, I'm just
Not
asking.
right now.
Dom doesn't need it. Dom don't need it.
True.
Listen, Dom has come a long way, bro.
Yeah.
And we sing his praises a lot on this show, so I'm not gonna go further with that. But
that's what's up.
He has come a long in such a short time. What was that? Just 2 SummerSlams ago, right?
Yeah.
That he turned.
Coach. No.
At Clash at the Castle last year. Clash at the Castle.
Y'all know better than I do. I don't.
Yeah.
He cost Roman and was that?
Nope.
No. I don't know. No. I'm sorry.
Mysterio and Edge.
It was Mysterio and Edge. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
He kicked
that's right.
Edge
He was trying to. Yeah, that's right. He was wondering why he was in the match or Edge was in the match or something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But all that to say, he's come a long way, man. So no, I don't think we get that yet. We get Santos and Ray.
I'm cool with that.
I hope, and I still say I hope Santos catches him in the parking lot.
That could be set up. Yeah, man. Like I said, great overall week. Yeah, and I'm sure you pop in the chat when the keyword is Lash Legend and Otis. I'm just gonna give it. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, so go check it out.
I was caught up Otis to shoot his shot once before, so
yeah.
I guess I got to go looking for it now. All right, I'll find it.
Oh, man.
All right, fellas. Appreciate you, Coach, for pushing us through. But let's move it on. We're gonna check in on a few things really, really quick here, and before we move on to like a longer segment, let's check in on our power rankings and our fantasy book in our fantasy draft, and see how that's going. Power rankings first. Let me bring up our most recent list. With that being said, does this change at all based on the week we just saw?
I will put LA Knight down.
Yeah.
I'll move everybody up. One up. Solo. No, I throw Shinsuke up to 7. Solo 8. Jimmy 9. LA Knight at 10.
What has
news coming?
What?
hey, when we get power rankings, it's 2 words you're gonna get. 2 words you're gonna get off the
like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
You're gonna get 2 words. Hey, it's guaranteed you're gonna get 2 words when we do power rankings. What has?
Yep.
Oh God!
Because in polls, I'm like, we might not get it.
So I swear I am not the person who vetoes anything here. I'm not disagreeing at all. I just need to know why you're taking LA Knight out when Jimmy, Shinsuke, and Solo, neither of them had a match either. So my question is like, all Shinsuke did was the promo. So we're gonna have promos again?
Nah, it wasn't just a promo, but the sneak attack and also the catching of guard and the statement he made to Cody, stepping up for Cody, and starting that will pretty much move him up. Of course, he didn't have a match because he's coming off the War Games and the story.
Remember he's at 10.
Yep, but then LA Knight, he's been around since the bound from Roman. He just been running in helping. Anytime there's a jump or anything with Bloodline, he just running in and helping the next person out. Whether it's Kevin Owens, first it was Kevin Owens, then now we've seen it was, who was that, Randy Orton this past week. So he's pretty much just running in helping folks because like you said earlier, he just at the top lingering.
Mm-hmm.
But Jimmy's still consistent coming in, taking bumps, taking hits, being goofy as ever, you know what I'm saying, taking RKOs and taking other hits.
But they haven't had any matches though. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like they haven't had any matches. All the bottom 4 have all been minor interactions. Nobody has had an actual match that says I deserve to go up or down. Because we moved. Remember, Shinsuke's at 10. We moved, like we flipped them just because Jimmy had a little bit of momentum. What I don't want us to get into is just flipping them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth when there's no when there's like nothing that's actually being done to push them ahead, right? Like at least what Seth has had a match, EO had a match at some point. Like the bottom four weren't on the card, weren't on a paper on the PLE card. Dom wasn't on the PLE card, with the exception of Roman. All the champions were. So that's what I'm saying. So like they've all had matches. It makes sense for them to be up there, and if we had any movement, it would be from there. The bottom four haven't done anything, and so that's the only reason I thought there would be no movement. Griff, I'm not disagreeing with you that there could be movement. I just don't want us to get into the habit of like flipping back and forth, like Jimmy to 10, Jimmy to 9, Jimmy to 10, right? Because he's gonna get active at some point, and then we're gonna have to move him again.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
Guys, I'm curious. I want to get your thoughts here. Gunther hasn't wrestled since Survivor Series, right? So
Okay.
the match that him and Jimmy J put on last night, I'm just flirting with Seth and Gunther switching for the week. That was my surprise. That was my shocker that I had for y'all, that I talked to y'all before we went on air.
That one.
Okay. I would agree with this. We can go Seth to 1, Gunther to 2, and then Roman to 3. I'll go with that. Griff, what are your thoughts on the bottom 4, though?
I'm picky with LA Knight though. And I'm not saying that because I'm not an LA Knight guy, but it's just the whole thing of all he's doing is running in, but he's lingering too. You get what I'm saying? But I get your point too. You know, it's not like we're trying to go back and forth and switch. Yeah. I just think Shinsuke's finna get hot here with this Cody.
Let him get hot before we move him. Then let him get hot before we move him. You know what I mean? Like shit. We had the Street Profits on the damn list because we thought they was getting ready to get hot too.
Now, sorely disappointed us.
We would have to add a couple lists in order for them to make it to the list. Shit.
They got them set up. They got them set up for a Raw match, as you predicted, Jackie. But I don't foresee that going any. I wonder how long they're gonna draw this out. If it's gonna be a couple nights. No. I'm talking. Excuse me. I'm talking back to Shinsuke and Cody. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're scheduled to go at it on Raw next week. So.
Okay. So then let's let that happen before we make any moves one way or the other. Because at the end of the day, Cody could win the match and end up on the power rankings. Right?
True.
Think about it. We would move Shinsuke up today, up to 7, and then he'd take an L to Cody, and then we were like, oh no, he gotta go. Right? When we could leave him right there. Let LA Knight linger, right? Because he's the number 1 contender essentially right now. Nobody else has stepped up because Roman's nowhere to be found, right? So he's kind of the top guy, so it makes sense for him to be up there. I just don't want us to be flipping Shinsuke or whoever all the way around. And I want it. Let's make it fluid so that it makes sense, right?
I'm up to Annie. Yeah, go ahead, Jackie. I'm sorry. If you will.
Go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna up the ante one more time and get y'all thoughts on it. I know she didn't show up last night on Raw, but since Roman not being at the PLE, you already know where I'm going. This Rhea and Roman switch for a minute. Just give y'all something to think about. Yeah, just curious. Food for thought.
No, I say no because it's
Okay.
going to go back to what Jackie just said too. Eventually, they're going to switch, and we're going to go back and forth and switch again. So
Gotcha.
we
Okay.
move Rhea.
All right.
Roman's coming back next Friday. In case y'all didn't know
Is he?
that, he's coming back
I didn't
next
see him
Friday.
advertised. Okay.
Yeah, he's coming
All
back
right.
next Friday. So,
Like
yeah,
I said, I didn't
Alright.
want us to be moving stuff to be moving stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
The Seth part makes sense to me, and then I think that's probably the only move.
Only one up
only
top.
move.
Right. I was just thinking, I know Wise Man think I'm nitpicking, but I'm just going off of Wise Man who's been here. So that's
No, not.
so yeah.
But also too, you said Rhea and Roman, but could
Yeah, I was
Rhea
just
and
curious.
Io switch?
Yeah.
No.
She's always gonna be ahead of Io.
Rhea has been more dominant, even though she hasn't wrestled. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Io has wrestled more, probably. Nope, not even. Io has wrestled, but it hasn't been to the dominance that Rhea has.
Gotcha. I got you.
Yeah. Let's leave it at this. Let's pop it right there.
Agree.
Leave it right there. Let's just move Seth up to number 1, and let it be what it's gonna be. We can flip to the tags, but again, kind of the same
not much
situation in my head. But let's take a look at it.
We get ready to get the Creed Bros up.
All right, and your thoughts on the Creeds?
Let's go to 2.
Yeah.
You made it sound like you had this great prolific thought that needed to come out here.
What?
They need to go to
2. We already explained why Creed Brothers should be at 2. We already talked about it last segment.
Okay. All right.
Them boys doing their thing.
I disagree, but I'm gonna roll with the crew on this one. We can move them to 2, and Piper and Chelsea will go to 3.
Yeah.
Why you disagree? I got to hear this. Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
I know Chelsea a girl, but I want to hear this one.
That's it. No, that's it. There's no explanation. That's it.
All right.
No.
Your girl ain't been in the ring in a couple weeks. So
yeah.
They haven't though. Yeah, you're right.
That's the only. I'm just going off of wrestling.
So I do understand. No, I do understand.
She been showing off her Fashion Nova lately, Doc.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm still here for it though.
It's my vote. Which is why they should be number 1. Goddamn. If we're being honest about it.
All
right. Okay, so Creed and Chelsea Piper will switch.
Yeah.
What do we think about Imperium? Imperium has kind of been on taking some L's lately, and they're arguing and going back and forth. They don't know what to do. I don't think
they lose to DIY.
They did lose to DIY in a 2 out of 3 match.
2 out of 3.
Oh, so we bring in DIY now.
Nah, because last week we was calling them bums, and we was saying that they didn't have any charisma and
they didn't no personality. So, no personality, just as much as a can of paint.
Ivy Nile is her name, Brian.
Maxine,
I support that as well. You are correct. They do have Maxine, and they got Ivy, if we're being honest. But, sorry.
Ivy.
So we
named their own girl.
Chuck roast.
All right. So, I can't allow us to put DIY in this because last week we was calling them bums, and clearly y'all need to see more from DIY in order to get them on this list.
They did take a positive step last night in the 2 out of 3 against Imperium. We'll keep watching.
Put them on Griff's honorable mention list, and put them on Griff's honorable mention list, and go from there. All right, so let's lead the tag team right there. Let's let that pop.
Right.
With Judgment Day 1, Creed's 2, Chelsea Piper 3. Imperium still 4, and New Day still 5. And let's let that be. All right. Let's now shift over to the fantasy draft. And oh boy.
Yeah. I need a trade ASAP.
Take a look at the teams here first.
I need it.
And let you survey your
trade.
group. I'll let you see what you have and or don't have.
I'm looking.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sticking with my group.
I like what I got.
Good.
I'm looking bad right now, y'all. Let's see. Oh man, I'm looking bad.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Coach. B Dix texted me today and looked at your group and said, "Coach is gonna want to make some trades today." So, and sure enough, brother, yeah.
Man, like I got one that's getting ready to go on TV, the one that's in limbo. I got a tag team that's on NXT right now.
Oh, even a tag team before.
They ain't even a tag team no more. So what's my options here?
All right.
You got Baron Corbin?
Yeah.
I'm banking on
Baron Corbin this weekend.
I'm banking on him winning that deadline. He's got it. I'm banking on him
this weekend. That's right. Yeah, you might get something out of him. Okay. All right. So we have come to the conclusion that in order for you to make a trade off of your team, we're going to spin a free agent wheel.
Okay.
And it costs you 2 points to spin the wheel.
All right.
And it is up to you to keep that person that you get in the free agency wheel, or you can say I don't want them, and you just spend the 2 points.
Ain't no thinking about it. Let's spin that damn wheel.
Shoot the J.
Yeah, shoot your side.
All right, hold on. Just in case you need a little bit more push. Here are the standings currently.
Okay, yeah, I need to see.
You might.
I'm sucking right now.
Remember, you got to spend 2 points in order to spin that wheel.
Yeah, I suck. I suck bad. Yeah.
Woo. All right.
Damn, I was in second place last week.
You were.
Yeah.
Wow. That's right.
Talk about a rough week. All right, yeah, let's spin the damn wheel. I don't care at this point. I'm already down anyway.
All right. So
I gotta get somebody on there.
Okay.
Spin the wheel.
The first free agency spin goes to Coach. And let's see what comes up.
Did anybody get Drew? You gotta be kidding. Bro.
Hold up. I say take him too. Yeah, I'm with B Dix on this one. He is in the tournament.
He ain't winning that damn tournament. It's gonna be probably like KO gonna win the tournament. God, that
couldn't have been better. Oh my God, he does. That's a good point.
He got matches at least.
He does have matches.
I can't remember the last time I seen Karrion Kross wrestle on SmackDown.
He has a match coming up. He's coming up. He's in the tournament. That's a step in the right direction. You got focus on. You got folks on your list that ain't even wrestlers. So
who we drawing the bracket?
I don't know because I don't know. It's definitely a great spin. It's definitely not the NXT person.
Hey Jackie, I got a question. How about a free agent How about you just instead of putting the wrestlers in the wheel, put numbers put random numbers like 1 to 10 in the wheel, and whoever free agent that person wants to pick, let them spin the wheel. So if that wheel spins on 10, that's minus 10 points of what they got. Or
oh Jesus, like you taking more points from people that want to trade? Is that what you're saying? Like if somebody wants to trade,
if the wheel lands on it. So if you pick like a big name, like it's like a gamble. You can lose 1 or 2 points. You maybe can lose 5 or 6 points.
You're gonna hate yourself when you get that negative 10. It'll take you right out of second place. You're gonna hate yourself.
Right.
I do not condone that. I do not condone that.
All right.
I condone that one. You want to spin again?
No. Was there one more? I get 2 more points.
Hey, it's your points, brother. Whatever you want to do.
Wait.
You know,
So all right, let's do. All right, let's do this. Can I take carrying and then spend it one more time for 2 more
brother,
points?
You can spin it as many times as you would like, as long as you have the points.
Okay, because I gotta get rid of somebody. I gotta get rid of Alpha Academy some way, somehow.
Remember, they're a team, right? So you could drop Alpha Academy right now and pick up Karrion Kross. That's a team.
They won tonight. Won tonight. We're counting their win in, even if it wasn't NXT, because they did win the match.
Was it Chad Gable and?
Yeah, it was Chad. It was Chad Gable. It was Chad Gable and
Otis.
Oh, okay.
It was Gable and Otis.
That counts then.
All right.
Those are points. Yeah, those are points.
Okay. I'm going to trade Karrion for because I got a feeling he's going to get written off TV.
Karrion?
What? No.
Karrion is going to get written off?
No. I'm talking about who else on my list. I'm on my team list.
I'm sorry, hold on. I can pull that up for you so that you can see.
Oh, man. I'm in a bad way, y'all.
I'm really stressed.
He was the first pick.
I'm really stressed. Wasn't he, though?
He was the first pick.
I was sitting
pretty.
I was sitting pretty.
So, what's crazy about mine is that I got three on here literally beefing with each other. So it could go either way with mine. Randy and Roman finna beef. KO and Logan finna beef.
You take less points every time they go up against each other.
I know.
Okay. So wise man, can I get the points from them tonight and then trade them? Since
you
it already happened,
points, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's done. You already got the points.
All right.
You already got the points.
I got the points. I've got the points from them. I'm going to swap out Alpha Academy for Karrion Kross. Okay. Since I already got the point.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
Trying to see if there's somebody else on here.
Spin the wheel.
Oh man. I'm gonna leave it because I think Sammy will come back sooner than later.
You gotta.
Sammy will come back sooner than later.
What's Trick doing? Spin the wheel.
No,
you got hope with Trick and Baron this week. Bianca won last Friday.
Hey Griff, we ain't seen Tiffany Stratton in weeks. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
She on Saturday, bro.
We ain't seen Lola.
She in the challenge.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. DIY got you a lot of points, Griff.
I know.
That was pretty good, buddy.
But wait, hey, whoa. Time out. What about that other show? Is it Level Up? I don't never watch it. Did that count too?
All right, brother. All right. No. Ain't nobody. No. Oh,
ain't nobody watching Level Up, bro.
Absolutely not. All right, brother. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? How do you watch
Come on. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel for bro. Ain't nobody watching that bullshit. Come on, bro.
I don't watch
Ain't
it either.
come on, man. So you count main event points too? No,
No,
bro.
no.
Absolutely
All
not.
right.
No.
I think I'm
Spin the
good
wheel.
for now.
Spin
I'm
the
good.
wheel. Spin the wheel.
I
I'm
think
just
I'm
saying,
good.
y'all might need some help. That's all I'm saying. I need some.
I think Trick might bother. I think he might be getting this L. I don't want to. Do I trade him or do I not trade him?
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. I'm good, brother. Don't come this way. I'm fine.
Other than that, I'm good. It's just a matter of can they get on TV. I
We're
mean,
trending upward, my brother. Don't come this way.
When Miz gets on TV,
When is that?
I said I don't know. What I'm saying.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. She did take an L. That was right. Did y'all see the way
Yeah,
Shayna Baszler dropped Nia Jax on her own head?
Bro, Nia fell on her. Bro.
yeah, that was bad.
Oh,
That was not good, brother.
man.
There's some bad wrestling there.
I know what she was trying to do, but
It didn't work.
whew, it did not work. All right, well, Coach, it sounds like you're done
All right,
with
I'm
your.
good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
All right, 2 points
Griff, any
tonight.
trades? No, Griff. Okay, all right.
I think I
Okay.
might be good just yet. I have to spin the wheel if I wanted to. So if I decide to trade one and the wheel spin, do I
Oh no,
have
no,
to
brother.
take
If we
it?
press spin, yeah,
No,
no,
you
no,
can
no.
spin.
You
Don't
do
do it.
not have to take it.
That's 2 points.
You lose the points. You lose the
Yeah.
points if we spin the wheel. You do not have to take that person, though. You do not have to take that person.
I'm good for right now. I'm good right now.
All right. All right. Like
Yep,
I said,
I'm good right now.
B Diggs, don't come over here, brother. I'm great. We trending upward. We headed in the right direction. It's all good. All right, man. We're gonna go now to a different barely. We're gonna go to a different situation here. The reason that we initially had the wheels. We're gonna go to a segment now called Fantasy Booking Roulette. Here's how this works, gentlemen. I look forward to this, and I've been looking forward to this one all day. Here's how this is going to work. You're going to have 3 minutes to tell us a story. That story is going to be about 2 people that we find on our fantasy booking wheel. And we also have a fantasy booking match wheel. So you're going to have 2 contestants and you're going to have 1 match. You need to tell us the story of how we got to this particular match. That means you can tell us like how it kicked off. That means you can tell us if this is at WrestleMania, what WrestleMania this is at. Like tell us the story of how this match. Now, here's the thing. You only got 3 minutes. All right? You only got 3 minutes. B Dix has a timer over there. He is well aware of what's supposed to be happening right now. He is going to give you a warning at the 2 minute mark, at the 1 minute mark, and then he's going to tell you to finish, and that's going to let you know that you have 15 seconds left. Right? So at that point, wrap up your story so that we can move on to the next. And we're going to try to go through this and see how many rounds we can get through it and have a little bit of fun with this. All right?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Who would like to go first? Nobody, everybody,
the creative,
jump out there all at once.
The creative extraordinaire. No, I'll let the creative,
Let's go.
extraordinaire.
All right, Griff.
All
right, here we go.
The creative extraordinaire.
Griff, you're more than welcome to start this off with Karrion Kross because that was the last person if you'd like.
Oh, shoot. No.
Man,
please spin this wheel.
No, I understand. All right. So your first contestant is L.A. Knight. Here we go. Going against, this is going to be entertaining. Going against Sonya Deville. And sorry, give me a second to get my matches up. And the match that they are going to participate in is going to be a Hell in a Cell match. Hell in a Cell match.
Wow.
Okay. Griff, you got 3 minutes, brother.
All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Seatbelt strap. Let's go. All right,
Let's
so
go.
here's how I'm gonna book this match right here. LA Knight's on the street. He lost to Roman at Crown Jewel. Well, you know that, right? He got nothing else to do, nothing going for him. He's just lingering. What we got to do? Sonya Deville's going to get tired because she's sitting at home recuperating, rehab, and she's going to make a quick comeback, and she's going to make a surprise appearance on SmackDown, and she's going to be backstage, and she's going to talk to Aldis, the general manager, how she was a better GM and she was a better commissioner wherever she was when she was on Raw and SmackDown. LA Knight's going to come through, and she's going to give him the roll of the eyes, and LA Knight's going to come out to the ring and cut a promo, and her music going to hit, and she's going to come to the ring and give him the biz, like, hey, why are you disrespecting me? Why are you doing this? And LA Knight's going to get disrespectful to her. So she's going to take a crutch or a weapon out of nowhere as he walk out to the ring, and she's going to attack him. Yeah, because she had an ACL or injury like that. So she's going to attack him, beat him brutally. LA Knight can't touch her. So LA Knight's going to get ticked off. He's going to go to the general manager and say, hey, I know this ain't happened in a long time, but we need to start having intergender matches, and I want Sonya Deville. So Sonya Deville is going to say, hey, I'm a prize fighter. I beat Ronda Rousey. I beat this person. I beat everybody else. Like, I ain't scared of you either. So that night, going to say, okay, well, if you ain't scared of me, let's do something special then. And you name any type of match, and I'll make sure I take your decision. And she's going to name the Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell is going to take place at a place that never took place before. And it's going to take place at Survivor. No. We ain't going to do Survivor because it's at War Games. It's going to take place at Payback. So that's going to be the venue. That's going to be the match, and I'm going to have Sonya Deville winning because this is what she's going to bring Absolution, Mandy Rose, and Paige Saraya back in, and they're going to form an alliance, and they're going to handcuff LA Knight, and they're going to beat the crap out of him in the Hell in the Cell, and that's how she's going to get the victory.
I like it. Hey, all right.
You got us to care.
I did, yeah. Indeed, he did. Sonya using the crutches. That was the part that got me.
Yeah, that was priceless. Great thought. Yeah, great thought. Great
All
thought.
right, good job, Griff. I like that one. That was good.
Great
that
thought.
was good.
Great thought.
All right, Coach. Here we go.
Good job.
You're up,
good
brother.
job.
We're just going in that direction. Here we go, Coach.
Let's go,
man.
Let's get a story about Kevin Owens.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Oh, looking good.
Versus. I'm not gonna give you Sonya Deville again. I'm not
That's
gonna
a
give
minute,
you
bro. Like,
how the hell did that happen?
Hold on.
It's LaDawn. I don't know who this is.
Isla Dawn is in a tag team with Alba Fire right now. They were the NXT Women's Champions, tag team champions before they split this up for some reason. Okay, Coach. This is hard.
I need to yeah. I don't know anything about her. Yeah, so
let's go off your mind, bro. Uh-oh.
And a blindfold match. That seems
there it is.
Oh man.
That seems fitting to be blindfolded in this not knowing who the hell anyone is.
Right. I demand a respect.
All right, we'll give you somebody else. We'll give you respect. We'll give
somebody
you
I know. Thank you.
All right.
You got me on here on the live sounding like shit.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Keeping these intergender matches going.
Bro, what's up with these intergender matches?
He started
everybody onto the list. We threw everybody onto the list. Let that thing spin. Here we go. Intergender matches. Here we go.
He started off this morning. All right. Okay. All right. So we get lit. Obviously, Liv coming back off of the shoulder. Coming back into the fold. Cutting her promo as Kevin Owens is actually doing a separate interview with himself. Actually backstage, and I'm gonna say it this way: they run into each other backstage on accident. They bump into each other. Okay. Physical bump. Okay, of hey, watch where you're going. What are you doing? Liv actually, gets back to, hey, I'm happy to be here, folks. I'm happy to be here. And then Kevin Kevin does what KO does. Like, hey, what think about? I didn't even notice you weren't here. Like, what happened to you again? Who are you? Like, yeah, this is my time. This is my show. You didn't recognize that SmackDown. I'm the guy on Friday Night SmackDown. Matter of fact, can you get this lady out of here? So she comes back. She sneak attacks KO's punches him in the face. Just like the way he's been doing. Y'all know he's been on boxing people lately. So Liv punches him in the face. So Liv comes out there. Hey, I was like, Liv talks her shit like, hey, I'm back. It's good to see everybody. Gets her promo. He said, and there's one particular person who needs to recognize who I am. I'm still Liv Morgan. I still can go. I'm still one of the most athletic women in the women division. If you think so, Kevin, come on out here. And by the way, what is my match? What is my match, Jackie? I know I got like 2 minutes left in the blindfold match. All right. So KO comes out there. Hey, once again, I'm going to tell you again, get out of my ring. I can beat you with one arm tied behind my back, and obviously, basically, Liv, I can beat you blindfolded. And say, okay, well, all right, well, talk your shit. Let's go ahead and get it done. So this time, KO sneaks attack her as she gets out of the ring. Liv goes back. Hey, let's set it up. Let's go ahead and let's get let's entertain the crowd here. Let's do this at Royal Rumble, KO. So you think, hey, let's welcome me back. Let's do it. Let's get it done at Royal Rumble. So obviously they get blindfolded. Hey, KO trips her up a couple of times. Punching her, can't find her. Liv just goes on instincts because women have those instincts better than us men. Hey, at the end of the day, so I got Liv going over at Royal Rumble. On a nice little lucky kick to the groin, kick to the nuts, nice little knockout punch, and then she pins him blindfold. It's just a fun gimmick match of talking shit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. A blindfold match out here. All right, Coach. I like that one. You spun it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. Let's give this a try, brother. I don't know how it's gonna work. All right. For me, Cruz del Toro. Yeah. All right.
Good job, B.
Give me Rey Mysterio.
All right, let's see.
Rey Mysterio.
Lucha Libre.
Of course. It's Alba.
Speaking of Alba, okay, right. Is this set up for the women to be like?
Dude, I spin it. That's all it's doing.
He been doing it.
Here we go.
He been doing it.
Wait, did I say rap snacks? Please get rap snacks. I gotta hear what rap snacks.
Oh. I don't even remember a dog collar match. Yeah, dog collar match.
Somebody was just recently in one. Wasn't it Braun Breaker? Somebody just recently won?
Are they like are they like?
So it's like basically it's like a strap match. It's a strap match except for the strap is around the collar. It's like it's gonna be around your neck versus your wrist.
What in the Mike Vick? What it? Okay, all right. Okay.
Bro, what in the Mike Vick? What in the Mike Vick is going on?
Okay. All right. Cruz del Toro, Alba Fire, dog collar match. Bet. Let's go. All right. Is Raw after Mania. Okay. Cruz del Toro comes out to the ring and he says that he just had an interaction with somebody in the airport and it was not a great interaction. Come to find out, it was him and Alba Fire. They got into it verbally in the airport just about some things that happened back in catering because, it's been a while since we've seen them on TV.
Right.
So they were going back and forth and Cruz del Toro comes to the ring and he says that he is over the disrespect that he has been feeling in the WWE. He feels that he should be out of catering, not dealing with people like Alba Fire back there in catering, fighting over the mashed potatoes and gravy. He feels that he needs to feel some respect. So therefore, he wants a match. He wants a match at Payback. So he and Alba Fire have a match at Payback. Alba Fire actually goes over because she is the face of this situation. And yet Cruz del Toro feels so much more disrespect. So now Alba Fire comes to the ring and she lets everyone know that she is not disrespecting Cruz del Toro. She just wanted her mashed potatoes and gravy. It had nothing to do with him, actually. Because, again, this is happening from back in catering because it's been a while. So now Alba Fire is like, there's no disrespect. I just wanted to show the world that I can actually wrestle as well. And so she wants to put on another 5-star match. So now at Extreme Rules, these two put on an extreme match where they get the tables, they get the chairs. Alba Fire actually takes a bump off the Titantron, Jeff Hardy style, in this match, falling onto a set of chairs. I don't know, independent wrestling style. But Cruz del Toro pulls off some tricks and actually gets the win. So he actually gets the respect that he believes he deserves. They now move on to SummerSlam. And here's the time where Cruz feels like, this is my time. I really need to shine. I really need to show these people that I am that guy. I got that dog in me. And so he challenges Alba Fire to a dog collar match for some reason because this is just what we do out of catering. I don't know. We just, dog collar just seems to be the thing that we wanted to do. Okay. Yeah. So going with the dog in me theme, Cruz del Toro continues to talk his shit. Alba Fire takes him up on his offer and goes into the dog collar match. She takes the dog collar and indeed beats the hell out of him in this match.
Wow.
And goes on and goes over to win the intergender dog collar match championship. Because what? We had a dog collar match at SummerSlam and it was epic. Let's just say that.
Why?
Boom.
Yeah, why must I feel like that?
Dog collar championship.
That's awesome, bro. That was good. That was good. I like it.
All right. Let's get this spinning. All right, we're gonna take it down to 2 minutes. So now you got 2 minutes to tell your story. Yeah, let's show it. All right, Griff. Let's see if we can get an actual gender on gender match.
Man, for real.
All right. All right. Nia Jax.
Good job, y'all. Wait, huh?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong tab.
You got it on there.
There it goes.
Ooh.
All right. So you got Nia Jax, B-Fab. Let's put them
we finally got same gender.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's put them into the correct match. Hold on. Let's give you a match. Oh, man. I wanted it to be raps next. Ladder match.
Nia time clicking. Here we go.
Nia Jax, B-Fab. Nia Jax, B-Fab, ladder match.
Nia Jax in a ladder match? Oh, shit.
Right. That's why I laughed.
Here we go. So this match, this how I'll start this match. So Nia Jax is going to come out on Raw and talk a lot of stuff like she normally do. Like, she's this, she's that. I'm back. I'm the most dominant thing in WWE. I can beat anybody. Out of nowhere, B-Fab comes out to some good trap music and a new trap theme. And everybody's kind of surprised because she's coming to Raw by herself and she's not with Hit Row. She's not with Lashley. She's by herself. And she got the braids out and she gets in the ring. And the first thing she does is get the mic. And when she looks at Nia, she just said, bumping, I got nothing to say, and just slapped the heck out of her and then do like a little sweet chin music and knock her on her feet. So anyway, Nia Jax gets mad, goes backstage, start talking to Adam Pearce, crying and whining, and Adam Pearce get ticked off and said, okay, you want B-Fab? I'll get you B-Fab, and here's what we're going to do. If B-Fab wins this match, she's officially on Raw, but if you lose this match, you're officially out of WWE. And this match is going to take place in a ladder match at a retro pay-per-view that they don't do anymore called Unforgiven. So Unforgiven, this is going to be the ladder match with the contract, and B-Fab is going to be the winner of this contract. Nia Jax is going to be gone. B-Fab is going to come to Raw, and she's going to be built into the star that she's supposed to be for a future title shot.
Great. Why can't this happen? Why can't this really? No, I'm joking. She just got back. Great job.
I support this.
We support that.
That's a good one, Griff.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Good one. All right, Coach. Here we go.
We all like, yeah. Shoot. Talk your stuff.
Luke Gallows.
Wow. Festus.
Luke Gallows. Right, basically. Versus Elton Prince. Yes, boy.
Yes, boy.
Coach.
Oh
I
gosh.
can't see his face, but I know
At
he's
least you can't say gender, though.
All right, and the match is held
This freak
in
freaking,
a
bro.
cell. Yes, yes, boy.
All
2
right.
minutes.
So Pretty Deadly and Carl Anderson and the OC have a match at SummerSlam for the undisputed tag team titles.
Okay.
Pretty Deadly goes over in this case. Gallows and Anderson go to Pierce immediately for their rematch. They invoke their rematch clause. All right. But then what happens the next night on Raw after that match is you have a bad spot, a botch to where Anderson gets hurt.
Okay.
Right. And Gallows is like, so now Gallows is left at it alone. And then so they ended up, obviously the ref doesn't throw up the X, but they still Pretty Deadly end up doing what Pretty Deadly do. They end up whipping his ass, right? So taking him out. All right. So obviously, Gallows is off TV, obviously, getting his boy right. So they go off TV. So they come back stronger. So he comes back around September-ish at Payback, and he wants to avenge. They end up getting in a handicap match. Okay. But before the handicap match is booked at Payback, at that PLE, catches his partner, Prince's partner, I forget his name, in the parking lot. Ends up running him over with one of the Bullet Club 4x4s. Just doing something stupid, right? Hey, I'm gonna even it out. So here it is. We get Elton Prince and Luke Gallows. He said, I don't want to have this. I don't want to have this match anywhere else. I'll see you in hell. So let's do it. Hell in a Cell, based off of the injury angle. They go at it, and you get Luke Gallows avenging for his partner Anderson. Beat the crap out of Elton Prince in the Hell in a Cell, avenge his partner, pay the feud off there. Yep, 2 month story, entertaining.
Good one. That's good. We got
Good
3
stuff
PLEs
there,
out of this one.
That's good stuff there, Coach.
Yeah.
I love it. Good stuff. All right. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Ricochet.
Oh,
Okay.
good. All right. That's all.
Versus
all right.
Samantha.
Ooh,
that's a
might
match.
disconnect.
That's a match every night.
Ooh.
That's a.
Okay.
This is actually this is actual stuff. This is actual. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see what type of match you get.
Rap snacks.
See what match it
Rap
is.
snacks. Ooh.
Oh. Yeah. That's gonna be a good one, bro.
I would actually watch this match 100%.
Yeah, of course.
I would actually watch this match. Actually watch this.
Of course.
2 NXT legends.
2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's how this goes. Royal Rumble comes down to the final 4. And you see on one side, you see Ricochet. On the other side, you see Finn Balor. In one corner, you see Bobby Lashley. And in the final corner, you see Sheamus. These 4 are your final 4 going into WrestleMania, trying to get a shot at Roman Reigns. The 4 go at it. Ricochet on Finn Balor, Sheamus on Bobby Lashley. Sheamus gets thrown over the top by Bobby Lashley, and then you turn your attention and you see Finn Balor and Ricochet, and both of them trying to jostle each other over the rope, end up taking each other out on accident, and so both of them both feet hit the floor. Bobby Lashley gets the win without even having to do the work, walks right into WrestleMania. But let's turn our attention to Ricochet and Finn Balor. So angry with the situation that happened. Ricochet challenges Finn Balor to a match, And so over the next couple weeks, they start to go back and forth and talk their shit. But Ricochet tells Finn Balor that he can't go as long as Ricochet can. And so Finn Balor tells him that I'll go until you say quit, till you say you quit. And so he challenges him to an I Quit match at WrestleMania. We get Ricochet, we got Finn Balor, the Demon coming in for an I Quit match at WrestleMania. In my head, Ricochet goes over in this match, forces Finn Balor, the Demon, to quit. But they're like up in the rafters somewhere in the arena in Philly at WrestleMania. They're not in just like a normal ring. They have taken this all the way through the crowd, and this is one hell of a match that happens here at WrestleMania. Ricochet goes over in the I Quit match.
That's actually legit, like actual WWE
Would
stuff.
love
that
to
could
see it, right?
That could happen, right? That could happen.
Would love to see it. Would love to see it. All right, last challenge. 1 minute to tell your story.
I was going to say, let's get 1 minute.
1 minute to tell your story. Let's see what we get here. Come on, Rap Snacks match. Come on, Rap Snacks.
Oh my God.
Nah.
Ooh.
We already had
Okay.
it.
This for Griff.
Jimmy and Jay.
Oh, bro.
All right.
Ooh.
All right.
Zelina Vega, my bow-legged queen.
My girl.
I did not know she was bow-legged, bro. I didn't know she was bow-legged. Wow.
You want to take the intergender or you want to respin?
Yeah.
That's a banger. That's a banger.
Yeah. I got this.
Take it? Okay.
Yes.
Right,
yeah. Real simple.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Give me the match.
Let's see what match.
That's a banger there.
Okay. Here it is. Let me know when the clock starts. 3, 2,
on you, brother.
1.
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
You're right,
so,
wise man.
Backstage at the PLE, this match is gonna take place at we're gonna go with Elimination Chamber. This match is gonna take place backstage. It's not even gonna hit the ring. They're gonna be backstage and they all gonna be in the up down video game tournament. And Zelina gonna get ticked off and mad because Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods beat her in the Mortal Kombat, and she's gonna get ticked off, and Kofi Kingston is going to pretty much get upset. I mean, tease and joke with her. She's gonna get in her feelings. She's gonna get mad. She's gonna slap the crap out of him, and then he gonna make a comment saying, "Ooh, if I could just, I just want to break her ankle. I just want to make her submit." And she gonna hear it. She gonna say, "Oh, that's what you want? Okay, let's have this match." And I'm going to all this right now and make this match. So before the match even hit the ring, they're gonna be right there backstage. Before they hit the curtain, she gonna hit the Coffee with the chair. She gonna put the chair between his legs, break his ankle, and then he gonna be screaming, "I quit!" And Zelina gonna win the match.
No way. Impromptu.
Let's go, Zelina.
I love the up down. You know what they really do in real life. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Real life edition. I love that. All right.
Yep.
Coach, 1 minute, brother. You gonna handle this?
All right.
Okay. You gonna handle
1 minute.
1 minute to tell us a story about Tegan Knox, one of your favorite wrestlers. I'm sure. One of your favorites, right?
Bro.
I'm sure. Versus JD McDonough.
Oh,
you can
that's
take
a good one.
That is a good match, actually.
This is a good one.
Okay. All right.
You want to tell that one, or you want to?
I can tell it.
In 1 minute, though, I'll allow the other spin if you'd like. In 1 minute, I'll allow another spin.
I think I can do it because,
All right. Okay.
I can
Let's see what match they got.
Yeah.
Let's see what match.
Yeah.
Oh, we were right there. Balls count anywhere. So cold.
Oh, man. We almost had rap snacks. Almost.
We'd have had a Mountain Dew match. We'd have had a Ruffles match. We gotta have a rap snacks.
Taco Bell cheese fry match.
Yep. 1 minute, Coach. Tegan Knox, JD McDonough, Falls Count Anywhere.
Tegan and Natalya are in another one of their boring interviews backstage. Tegan says, "I am the up and coming I am still I'm the best up and coming NXT star to make it and to thrive on the main roster. As JD and the Judgment Day are passing by, they say, "Hey, what do you?" I don't think so, sweetheart. JD kind of makes a pass at her. Him and Dom are having fun, just poking fun at her. Hey, I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy. Look at Judgment Day runs this. Who are you? Who are you and Natty? What you guys got? So Tegan slaps him up. He said, I can. Hey, what are you gonna do? I need to take you and teach you a lesson, Tegan. Since you want to slap me, hey, let's go ahead. I can whoop you all over this arena. And it's like, all right, well, hey, we'll sign it up. Get in there with Pierce. Well, this is actually on Raw. I'm not gonna get this to a PLE. It's a funny gimmick match on Raw. Hey, let him bust some steam out. You get Tegan accidentally going over on JD in the Falls Count Anywhere match on Raw.
But accidentally.
Because it's not supposed to happen.
All right, okay. Tegan Knox goes over on Raw. I like that. Okay, I was a fan of Tegan Knox before she got like hurt.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm not a fan now, but I was a fan before. All right, here we go.
You might pull the raps next. Let's see.
Dean
that's
Santos.
Actually a good one. Jackie getting the good wrestlers tonight.
I know.
Me and Griff getting crap.
Ooh. I mean, let's just let it be. It's just gonna be a normal match on Raw. Like,
right.
Oops, I'm sorry. Hold up. All right.
Normal match on Raw.
All right. Why do I keep getting these matches though?
Because you actually got to tell a story. You got to tie a story with it. That's crazy.
Santos. Oh, okay. I got it. All right, Brian. All right, bet. So I'm actually going to take us in reverse. I'm going to send us back in time, and we're going to be back in a time where Hit Row was in full force, and Legado del Fantasma was in full force. And so now we got a representative of Legado Santos representing, and then Ashanti representing Hit Row. They go into this match, and a lot of trash talk has been going back and forth. There have been beats that have been rapped over. There have been like straps thrown in and things. Like it's been chaos. And so Ashanti has now challenged Santos to a strap match. Ashanti goes around and taps all four spaces. Three of the four spaces before Santos takes over and actually wins the match, going around all four turnbuckles, hitting all four, and winning the match. Jeez, that's really hard to do.
That is tough. That is tough.
It's really hard to do.
Mine got sped up.
I wanted to go, but geez, it's just hard.
I had more too for mine, but I got sped up too.
That's fine.
This is fun as hell. This is fun as hell, y'all. Great job. This is funny. This is your wrestling minds. You got it, yeah.
That indeed.
It's tough to do. It's to show you how hard creative's job is.
And we're doing it in a few minutes here, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
fun nonetheless.
Much respect to creative.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, let's wrap this up, man.
Yeah, great night.
Good time. Before we go, Griff, I see the head of the table.
What you got on, buddy?
What is it, brother? Let us know. What is
It's definitely, the one and only, going on 1,100. I think we getting close to 1,200. We ain't reached that by now.
It's more than that,
the
bro.
The one and only Tribal Chief, the head of the table. As Paul Heyman would say, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE heavyweight champion of the universe on this planet. No, let me go. Wait, time out. Whoa. Nope. That's not it. The reigning, defended, undisputed, universal world heavyweight champion. Our Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, presented by Chalkline, official itself. Waiting for the next bloodline or next Roman Reigns. Hopefully, since WWE does not, again, shot fired to WWE, does not want to make a Jimmy Uso merchandise. Chalk line. We need some Jimmy Uso merchandise here real soon, which will be
Please, ASAP.
fire.
A shirt or
Just
something, bro.
saying, we getting held up with some Jimmy Uso right now. So shout out to Chalkline once again. Bloodline on tonight. Bloodline with the Scully on. Keep it warm out here in Michigan, but the head of the table. Yeah, that's the fly gear for the night.
Man, we tired of seeing them Walmart denims, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. Put my man up.
Right,
Y'all
bro.
saw your boy, his trademark didn't go through. You saw
Oh yeah, no Yeats?
Yeah.
Yeet? Yeah. Couldn't get it.
I wasn't on board
no
with
Yeats.
it in the first place.
Nah.
Can't say well,
Wasn't
we can say
the
it,
Yin Yang Twins said it first? Or who?
David Banner, I want to say.
David Banner, that's right.
Yeah. David Banner, I want to say.
And you know what? Now that we think about it, we got the blue and white Yeet. Jimmy could get some red and black. No Yeet. I'm just saying.
You can't say Yeet. I know that much.
Yeah.
You
can't say Yeet at all, brother.
No. They cannot say Yeet. I know that much.
Wow.
Which is interesting, You never would have thought that word would have been trademarked, but here we are.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
People are just making money off of just anything. But that's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other podcast. Tune into that podcast.
Yeah.
Talk about you, yeah. Let's talk about you.
All right, man. Let's get out of here. Coach, man, let the people know where they can find you.
All right, man. Y'all, you can find me on IG, Coach Montay 24. Have fun with y'all boys tonight, but more importantly, hope you viewers have fun with us as well. Continue to show the love. We appreciate it. The gratitude. We can't thank y'all enough for tuning in. Continue to hit that button, that like button, subscribe. We continue to bring this content out, man. Genuine from the heart. Let it have time. Have a fun time as you saw tonight, and let's continue to keep it going. Appreciate y'all.
Let the people know where they can find you.
Yes, sir. Griff Nation 84 here on IG and also on X, formerly known as Twitter, at cgriff84.
Sir.
And I am Jackie Miles. You can find me on Twitter, X, and Instagram at Jackie Miles 42. You can find B Dix on Cash App at BDix989. And as we wrap up another episode, we appreciate and thank all of our loyal listeners for joining us here in the ring. Your support means the world to us. Keep the wrestling chatter alive by engaging with us on social media. You can find us on Instagram at Ebony Championship Wrestling. You can find us on X at Ebony Champ Wrestling. And you can find us on YouTube, of course, at Ebony Championship Wrestling as well. And be sure to subscribe to us so that you never miss a moment. This is the Ebony Championship Wrestling Podcast signing off. But, Coach, let them know.
We never tapping out.
We'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.
Peace.